My name is Luke Wagner. I'm an accounting and management double major at the University of Tulsa, and I'm a senior this year. I knew I wanted to be in business when I decided to go to the University of Tulsa. I was actually international business and German language because I knew I wanted a global context and I knew I wanted to pursue business, so I studied abroad, learned about business a little more, came back and decided I wanted to specialize and went into accounting. When I studied abroad with the University of Tulsa, I did a direct exchange with Humboldt University in Berlin, Germany. And I just learned so much as far as the culture and the language there, and it really enhanced my academic performance here at the University of Tulsa. Yeah, so at the University of Tulsa, I've learned so much technical skills as well as just theory level of management and accounting. And the professors here have always been able and willing to talk to students if we ever had a question. And I just learned so much as far as the industry, getting into, do I want to go into public accounting or industry? And I've always had friends to talk to as their experience and professors as well as far as what they expected and what I should expect in the future. So right now I'm enrolled in the Governor's Cup. Actually it's called Love's Cup now, change of sponsorship. And it's an entrepreneurial competition where students develop a business plan with their partners. I have one partner named Sarah Hicks, and we're developing a business model based on sustainable development and recycling and reuse. So we've learned a lot as far as business valuation, what goes into making a business plan. It's been a lot harder than we expected. A lot of cold calls or just getting out to the community and reaching out to business leaders in the Tulsa area. But it's been such a great learning experience, and it really has, just leaps and bounds as far as what we've learned inside and outside of the classroom. I talked with Dr. Manley, who is the head of the Masters of Accountancy program at the University of Tulsa, and I inquired as far as how I can get an internship and how to do that process. So I started really early my sophomore year because I knew that I wanted to get work experience and find out more about the field I was, learning about. So I first talked with Dr. Manley, and I was actually talking with another professor here, Dr. Matherly, about just my accounting future and what I was expecting, and she knew Eric Kunkel, who is a founder at CCK, and I got in contact with him, and then I started an internship with them. So I got to learn more about my industry. I got to learn different service lines as far as audit or tax or business advisory, and that really catapulted my search into, okay, no, I want to go into public, and I know what service line I want to pursue. So again, when I was talking with Dr. Manley about doing an internship and how the accounting program can cater that for students, she told me that we can do a compressed schedule our spring semester of our senior year. So I said I was very interested in pursuing that and also pursuing my master's degree. So she was very willing to work with me and talking with employers to see how that would go. So I actually just interned with Grant Thornton this spring, so I started when classes started in January. And I just ended this past week, so now I'm back in classes, and it's a compressed schedule. So it's a little busy, but it's definitely manageable. The professors are very willing to talk with us, and it is an advanced workload, but it's very manageable. And through my internship, I was able to learn very specific skill sets that are needed in the industry. When I was doing my internships and I was looking at my full schedule, from sophomore to hopefully my master's degree, I realized I wanted to see different perspectives of accounting. So I went to the small firm with CCK, then I went to a medium/large size firm with Grant Thornton, and now I'll be interning with PwC, which is a Big Four accounting in Houston. So it's going to be a much different market, a bigger company. So being able to see those different cultures and those different work styles is going to be really interesting. I knew I wanted to be involved in campus and keep myself busy. So I first was a desk assistant my freshman year, and then through that I learned about being a resident assistant. So I worked as a resident assistant at the first year experience dormitory, Fisher South, which is the best dormitory, especially for freshmen. It's a great way to meet other people. But being an RA just connected me so much more with the campus, and I got to meet so many different people I wouldn't have otherwise. And then after I came back from my study abroad, I knew I wanted to work more with internationalization on campus, so I worked at the study abroad office as a peer advisor, so I could advise students on where they wanted to go, how they could get there, and what would be the best course for them as far as where they want to study abroad and what they can do. So being a peer advisor is an awesome opportunity for students who are interested in internationalization, studying abroad, and helping other students. You really talk with people one-on-one as far as what their goals are, how they can achieve them, and then setting up a plan for them before they talk with an advisor. So just being prepared for that study abroad experience and having an expectation as far as how to do it. Being a peer advisor is a great way to help other students achieve their goals with study abroad. Ooh, probably my home, because I have a bed that I can study on, but also on campus, McFarland, just because you can get some good views, and it's quiet. Oh, study abroad, because we bring in so many different internationalized foods, so we do Desi Wok, elote, Zoe's Kitchen if you're into Mediterranean. Oh, anyway, we cater a lot of food, and it's awesome, and it's all free. Have an open mind. Do things that you normally wouldn't, because I know being, like, kind of introverted, studying abroad was crazy. I'd never been out of the country. It really changed me as far as just how open I was to new experiences and meeting new people, because you have to meet new people. I didn't know anyone going into TU. Just meeting people, and people are a lot more friendly than you typically think they are, so